Now, a mega scandal running into hundreds of millions of shillings is brewing in Bungoma County, according to a task force report. Now, the task force formed by Governor Ken Lusaka to audit the implementation of the Education Scholarship Fund that started in 2018 revealed massive irregularities, with cases of ghost students, overpayments to schools, and many undeserving students benefiting while the needy were left out. 6 schools were found to have between 62 and 119 ghost students, leaving over 19 million shillings disbursed to them, potentially lost. As Chemutai Goin reports, Lusaka is imploring the Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission to take action and bring the culprits to book.
The report of the task force formed 2 months ago by Governor Ken Lusaka appears to be a smoking gun for what could be massive fraud running into hundreds of millions of shillings. A sample audit of 46 out of 522 benefiting schools has lifted the lead on alleged irregular dealings. In 6 of the schools sampled, 524 ghost students had benefited from the 35,000 shilling scholarship, resulting in the possible loss of more than 19 million shillings from the Education Scholarship Fund established by the previous administration in 2018. Kibabii High School, for instance, had 521 students on record, yet the actual number was 409, showing a difference of 119. With each allocated 35,000 shillings as bursary, the fate of the 4.1 million shillings disbursed remains unknown. The scenario is replicated at Teremi High School, which also received 3.9 million shillings for 113 ghost students. At Gov't Boys, the story remains the same. 62 ghost students received 2.1 million shillings.
Wale ambao watapatikana kwamba wamehusika watabeba msalaba yao. Na mimi sionei mtu, hii ni ripoti ambayo imetoka. Sababu kama shule tulikuwa jobo lilienda, linasema hapa record inaonyesha kwamba watoto wako kiasi hii. Kuna watoto wote, mwalimu akauliza kuna watoto wote wako nyumbani, akasema hapana, wote wako hapa. Basi wacha tuwahesabu. Wanahesabu wanapata, vile nilisema, shule kama Kibabii unapata kwamba watoto 118 hawako.
The report also shows that there was flawed identification of beneficiaries of the fund, where undeserving cases were awarded scholarships and deserving cases denied. The original list of beneficiaries had also been tampered with. Further findings indicating that 7 students had been transferred, but their former schools continued to receive funds. It was also established that the county continued to pay fees for 18 students whose parents had paid their fees in full, and 11 others whose fees had been settled by other sponsors.
Hiyo yote ikifanywa utapata kwamba pesa mingi zinaweza kuwa zimepotea. Hizi pesa zingekuja kusaidia wale watoto ambao hawajiwezi. Hata kwenye hiyo report pia tukitoa comprehensive report imeonyesha kwamba kuna watoto wa watu wanajiweza ambao wamelipiwa karo na scholarship. Watu wanaendesha magari, watu wanafanya kazi katika kaunti hii wamelipiwa na scholarship, na pesa ya scholarship na ingine bursary.
Additionally, during the head count of beneficiaries, a high number of students could not be traced, and in some instances, the schools were not even aware of their existence. 62, 17 and 39 students in Chemutai Girls Secondary School, Chisamesi Boys and Kibuk Girls High School respectively were untraceable. The governor alarmed by the revelation that monies were paid using checks instead of IFMIS, making it prone to abuse.
Tutafanya hiyo report yote ili tuweze kujua pesa ya kaunti ya Bungoma hii inaenda na nani, imechukuliwa na nani, na paka tuipate. We must recover that money in whichever way that we shall do, so that our people get value for money.
An audit of pending bills detected more malpractices, including payment of ghost projects, illegal variation of contracts, and selective payment of pending bills, among others.
The committee identified payments made for what appear to be non-existent road projects. The claims were not supported by any valid documentary evidence. A case in point is payment made for 6 roads projects that appear to be supported by the same set of photographs as evidence of work done.
The task force also audited the human resource and found that in some departments, a number of unqualified people had been employed. Lusaka now wants EACC to investigate the reports and institute action on those linked to the multi-million corruption ring. Chemutai Goin, Citizen TV.